Did you know today is worth celebrating? It's a really fun holiday, and I want to make sure that you don't miss out on it. Today is National Backwards Day. Yes, I should probably be doing more like this than talking to you, but that's just kind of weird. So in order to celebrate National Backwards Day, I went a little crazy, and we had fun doing a backwards stamp. That's where you take one stamp, and I'm going to show you how to flip it so that it stamps just as well as if you had stamped it with the same direction. So we're going to go ahead and grab the cutest stamp set called Adorable Owls that's free for a limited time. We're going to make a sweet little Valentine. And this is one that's so sweet you can give it to a child in your life, to the spouse, to a friend, to a neighbor. You go ahead and let's create this right now. So I absolutely love this simple and sweet little technique, especially with the cutest collection that we have right here in this Adorable Owls, because they are adorable and I love them. So in order to stamp this, you're going to end up, if you were to stamp, which is what I did here with the smoky slate, you'll have it going in one direction. It is not possible to turn it over with the stamp specifically. So when you see that, it's just creating a sweet little image, but we want them to be a pair, right? We want them to kind of soar together. And so we're going to go ahead and do so. What you need is your silicone craft sheet. So I use this for adhesiving, for a lot of different techniques, and I find it so versatile. It's a very inexpensive but must-have tool. Don't waste your time on lesser quality ones too, because Stampin' Ups, I mean, I have had mine for a long time. Even here, I think somebody cut this years ago, literally like in a class. I don't know why they would have done that. Somebody did, but we've used it for so many amazing techniques. And so I'm going to use this one here. Yes, there is a little bit of adhesive on here and it will come off if I were to rub it, but I don't even need to do that right now. I'm just kind of looking for like a clean area, and I'm going to show you how this goes. So we need a piece of scrap paper. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that here. We're going to end up fussy cutting these out. So then we grab this here, and I grabbed 2 inks. So we're going to be using the smoky slate and the basic gray. This is kind of representing the female and the male for me. That's what I think when I look at it. So there are the 2 here. And you can do this with a numerous amount of sets. I'm actually even tempted when I get home today from homeschool meeting, I do a homeschool community day, that I'm going to end up doing it again because with a different set, because I think this is so much fun. And it's a fun day to celebrate. I always look for weird and wacky days to celebrate with my kids. I don't know about you. Now, first of all, it's stamped so freaking cute. Isn't that adorable? It's going to be so easy to cover, but I can't flip it. So what you do is, first of all, I did that in the smoky slate, so it's the lighter gray. And then without even cleaning the pad, I'm taking it into the basic way, which is darker, okay? So don't feel like I mixed inks, because that's really not like a big deal right there. And we're going to stamp it on the silicone sheet. You don't want to push too hard. That's like a big thing because it makes it kind of go flat. You want to pull up as well, which is going to create a little bit more of a raised texture. So you can see the little image there. And if you were waiting too long, it's nice and shiny. It's still wet. You might want to huff on it and just kind of moisten it with your breath. And then I'm going to turn this over and I can see through it, and I'm going to stamp down. Now, a couple different thoughts on that. You can grab a clear block and you can push down on that. And that's kind of the route I like to go. Remember, this is not rubber, so it's not going to give me a lot of bounce. What you can do, I'm going to pull that up pretty carefully. You can use a bone folder and you can go over it with a simple soft impression. Now, fair warning, if you do this technique and you pull really hard, the silicone sheet will move, and so will your image. But there you go. Look at our sweet little owls. Aren't they absolutely adorable? I love them so much. And so I want to create a little love background that's not too bright. And we did add some sparkles. So if you can see, I'm trying to see here. One of my lights went out this morning. But there is some sparkly eyes and then some sparkle around the hearts. So we're going to do another little simple technique. I used our heart builder patch, and I punched a heart out in the middle of a sticky note here, and then you can see all the measurements for this, and all of the supplies are on my blog at gettingcrafty.net. So then I'm going to place this on the basic white cardstock. And this is also going to fit in your standard envelope, but it is an unusual size, which kind of helps it stand out. This reminds me of a very traditional Valentine's I would have given when I was a little girl in class. I don't know about you guys. I love the vintage little kids that I used to give. That was so much fun. We're going to grab the Blushing Bride. Actually, I didn't even need to give it a squeeze, but it's okay. Nobody's dying. And then we're going to grab one of our blending brushes here. And I go into the corner. The corner is often not used for stamping, and so it's a little bit more open. And then I'm going to come in, and you want to touch like really where it is, and you want to kind of dig it in, give it a nice, robust, curling motion, which will make it smoother. If you tap it down directly on the image, that's why I come in from the sticky note in, it will leave kind of a blob. Like, is that a technical word? I don't know that that is, you guys, a blop. I have friends that are bops. I don't know if my friend Natalie would catch that if she's watching this. Well, they are some of my favorite people. Okay, so I'm doing a round motion and keep filling it in. And it does not need to be perfect. I just really want to highlight the lines of the heart. That's really where I'm going on this. And I like that there's little light, light and dark on this, but I really want that heart line to be kind of perfect. And it's only adhesive on the one side, so I kind of have to hold it when I'm going along an edge there. Easy peasy. This is a really soft technique. If I could have easily just punched a Blushing Bride heart and it would have been pretty, but I think this is prettier. This is really soft and easy, fun kind of a thing there. And then we're going to go ahead and I'm going to fussy cut these little owls out, and then we're going to color them. Okay, the hair is so cute, but I want to point out something. I see a little bit of a shadow across the male flip backwards owl, and I'm not worried because I'm coloring it in, but that would have meant I probably should have cleaned my silicone craft sheet before using it. I don't even see it now. I mean, I think I see a light shadow of it there. I would probably just take my chamois to it if I was just upstairs in my attic here, or I will probably end up taking these downstairs and with a little light scrubber just kind of cleaning them. It doesn't hurt, and I'm not disturbed by this at all, at all, y'all. And so I like to start with what I think is the lightest color. We're going to be using our painting brushes. Our water brushes are so great. They come in 3 sizes with 3 different tips in this great little holder. So I'm going to grab the Balmy Blue and paint that with the blue eyes. Now, it could be that I have blue eyes. They're more like blue-gray. I don't think my eyes scream like super blue. Fair warning, when you are watercoloring and you've used our water-based inks, you want to be careful because the gray can and will blend in to the blue. So I'm going to add some just like a little bit darker in some areas. You want to create that twinkle effect here. And another thing I like to do is watercolor with our Wink of Stella glimmer pens. I'm actually just going to add Wink of Stella on top of this. I wanted a softer look, and I find that the water with our ink will create a softer look. I don't know why I find that that's the case. It just does, in my opinion. And then I'm staying in the subtles family. So we're using Blushing Bride, So Saffron, Pear Pizzazz, and Balmy Blue to color. When you guys color with a color family, it looks better. They're designed to coordinate together. Oh, some of my paper needs to be put away, and it just fell over there, you guys. There we go. And my own husband has hazel, and my son have hazel eyes. I have blue. I'm one of the recessive genes in the family. Most of my family has brown eyes. My mom had blue and my great aunt had blue. So that's kind of where I get it. I'm using So Saffron for the beaks here, and just color them in. Now I want to highlight that this is a girl, so I will add a little Blushing Bride to both of their open beaks there, but I'm going to add a little bit, and I'm wiping this color off literally on my jeans right next to me, you guys, as I go. I have a great pair of jeans on that I'm comfy in. I'm just going to add a little bit of the Blushing Bride on the inside of their beaks, and then I'm going to come in and just kind of softly add a little blush to the female. Just those little notations will, you know, kind of highlight that it's a girl. Maybe a little bit on the above the nose. Ooh, so cute. She's blushing. Oh my goodness. Okay, I probably shouldn't be that happy about this card, but I am. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the same color on color, and I'm just gonna do little dashes while I'm watercoloring. I want to create some texture, and so in order to do so, I'm just going to kind of pull the smoky slate, and on the wings, I'm just doing little dashes. It's so simple, you guys. This is a nice open design, easy to color. And you could do like the contrast, right? The light gray on the belly. I'm just leaving them white. I was doing some really fun research. I was listening to a podcast, I think, about how savage owls are. They're like major predators, and I guess people don't think about that. They are, when we were in California, they were essential to the population control of critters. Also, when I'm coloring, I'm going to kind of go in the same direction of the design. So you can see it's kind of like that. This is not a perfect design, you guys. I mean, perfect coloring. It's just kind of a light little Valentine's look. Come on down right there. I think this is absolutely precious. But in California, the challenge was a lot of people put poison out for their critters, the rats and such, and the owls and the cats. We were part of the feral cat rescue program. They would eat, this is our basic gray, they would eat the poisoned critters and die. It's very sad. My friend points out that it is life, like, right? It's just life. So this is very simple. Right here, just a little bit. My husband's losing his hair. Shouldn't I make him bald? No, probably not. He would not appreciate that. Oh, that's so funny. Again, if I was going bald, I wouldn't appreciate it either. So I understand that. It's just a simple, you want to leave a little areas of lighter and darker while coloring. So I'm literally just kind of doing little dashes, you guys. And then I'll kind of go over it a little bit. Yeah. Again, you can create a bunch of these. I did this kind of stuff for my kids when they were in elementary school. And actually my youngest is finishing her last year of elementary school. We homeschool. And we have a community day, which is our day today, actually. So I'm going to load this before I go and then put it out there. So hopefully you guys enjoy this project. I realized I left the feet a little bit and I wanted to get those yellow. Those are just those little things that my brain will kind of go short circuit on. And I see the gray, so good thing to catch that. Now, this is a water-based ink. I have no problem. You can take scratch paper or scrap paper. I think I was combining those two. And you can just wipe it off on that, on a napkin. I do that a lot with my coloring. Today I'm just borrowing my jeans. Why? Because I don't know why, but it is. It doesn't bother me if there's a little bit of shadow on my jeans. It's water-based. I'll wash these and they'll come right out. Now, I put the cap back on it, and I do put it back with the collection so I don't lose it. Because if you know me, I'm really good at losing stuff. Unapologetically, I understand my limitations. I'm embracing them. Y'all, we have to deal. Okay, so this comes with this Hoot Hoot. You're so cute. Hoot Hoot. Are you over? So freaking cute. Oh my goodness. But we are not done. We are almost done. This is such an easy card. we're going to take our Wink of Stella, and I want to see if there is some in here. It doesn't look like there is. Might be my older one. Yeah, I can hear that there. And we're going to highlight those eyes. We want those twinkling eyes. And it's not in your face glitter. That's kind of maybe I'll paint her nose. That's kind of the reason I love it so much. And yes, he has some glossy eyes too. That's so cute. Maybe a dash on his beak right there. And then I wanted to highlight the Hoot Hoot heart. So I'm just going around the edge. It creates additional little sparkle around the edge there. It's not in your face. I did not want this. I gotta tell you, really, I'll probably give these to my daughters, but because I like to give them little Valentines, teach them what to expect, right? Actually, it's a consumer-based holiday, but I find any excuse to show some love important. It's one of the best commandments. It's the top one. Okay, so simple, cute, hooty. So hopefully you can see that, the little sparkle and the sparkle on the eyes, right? Then we're also grabbing this this ribbon right here. Oh, it was right here. Where did I put it? Hold on here. Everything I had was kind of like shuffled. Of course, I put it to the side to keep it safe. This is our gray granite ribbon. It's satiny and really pretty. And so I like it's kind of stiff. So the good part of that is it creates a smaller bow really easily. So I'm kind of in the air, bow making. And I will then manipulate my bow just kind of like how I manipulate my kids. Actually, I don't really. And so I like it to have like a little fluff. Now, if you mail this, it's just not going to stay fluffalicious, you guys. And that's a terminology you can use, fluffalicious. And then there you go. What a sweet and cute little card. You can manipulate that. I'm going to grab a little glue dot here. Ooh, and I see my hair got the glue dot too. And now, I will be honest, I could keep embellishing this. I really don't feel like I need to. I like how simple and sweet it is. I'm going to put this one a little bit higher than I did the other one. And then we'll tack our little hooty owls in there. We're going to use our Stampin' dimensional adhesive here. And again, this is a standard, it'll fit in standard card. It's pretty easy. You can grab all of these supplies in the description below and on my blog with all the measurements. Boom, boom, shakalaka, y'all. I am pretty simple sometimes in my crafting. I find that it doesn't need to go over the top every time to wow somebody. They just want to feel loved and, you know, receive some words, even if people don't know how to express it. I was, a friend of mine, actually it was my cousin, she posted recently, what do you guys want me to post on social media for inspiration? And I think most people don't know how to communicate what they really want. They just want to feel loved. It's a simple, God-given like desire within us to want to feel loved. And so I am, and when you're stuck in a situation that maybe isn't easy or as love-filled, it's really hard on your heart, right? And so just a little thought there. Hoot, hoot, you're so cute. And then we're going to go ahead and put our little owlsies on here. Ooh, I don't want it going off of the card. Okay, so we're going to tuck it in a little bit, y'all. Maybe even go a little bit higher on this one. Now, I find I watercolored this one a little bit too much. I like the streaky look. That really kind of makes me happy. How about this? Oh, Oh, which one do you like better? I don't know. I like both of them so much. Today is backwards day, you guys. I hope that you have fun taking this one directional stamp and flipping it over to a backwards stamp. So easy and cute, and it is hoot hoot so cute. I don't know which one you care for more, but I love them both. They are hoot hoot so cute. And I have 3 girls here at home. I can't wait to make another one to give to them and just put some words of encouragement and love for this sweet little holiday. A little wink, a little sparkle, and a little bit of satin ribbon is so much fun. So today's National Backwards Day. Check out my blog. You guys should see here at the on my blog some of the cards that our Getting Crafty family members who decided to play along made, and keep an eye out. We'll be celebrating a little bit more often, and I'm so glad that you joined us to celebrate. Make sure you subscribe and hit that bell. Join us as we create all week long, making the world a more beautiful place, one handmade card at a time. Catch these upcoming videos and tell me what you think. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead, and if you haven't seen these videos, I hope that you watch. Comment and let me know what you think of these sweet cards. Thanks for joining me. Hoot hoot, you're so cute. Mwah! Bye.